Hi everybody, and welcome to Dublin, where I am at the moment, in a hotel room, which is very novel for me. So I thought I'd use the time to update you all, because it's been too long. So I'm here because we have been presenting at the Pilot Careers Day at Croke Park in Dublin, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun. So basically I've been talking flight training with lots of people who want to know how to get into it. So it's right up my street, to be honest. I'd like to say a special hello to Stephen. I really enjoyed meeting you and absolutely loved your enthusiasm and excitement for the day and for flight training. So yeah, it was a real pleasure to meet you. And everybody else who I spoke to. Yeah, it was great fun. So I thought what I would also do is update you on my latest news, my most significant development, I suppose, in my training so far. Still struggling to get into the air. I will do my next video, I think, on deciding on flight school. But in the meantime, what I did last week was I passed selection for what will be the final stage of my training, my MCC JOC element of my training. And that will be with the Wings Alliance. It's called the Airline Pilot Certificate. And it's setting the standard for MCCs at the moment. Hopefully it will fall under the regulation of an MCC APS, which will be a Multi-Crew Cooperation Certificate, Airline Pilot Standard. So there's pre-selection for this MCC, and you can do it at any stage in your training. Obviously you're not eligible to do the course until you have a CPL MEIR. It is the last bit of training before you can apply for a job on a multi-crew jet and work for an airline. But with the Wings Alliance APC course, you can do pre-selection for it at any stage in your training. And the benefit of this is that you are assessed on your pilot competencies. Now, these aren't really trained at any stage in flight training, and at most airline selection days, they're actually the first thing that you're tested for. And by pilot competencies, I mean your soft skills, because ever more, what is important in that environment, the flight deck, is your ability to communicate and manage the CRM. So the pilot competencies are your leadership and management, your workload management, your situational awareness, your communication abilities, your team building abilities, your customer services. So at an airline selection day, you'll be assessed in these via group exercise and maybe a planning exercise and a competency-based interview, even before you've even got in a sim maybe. So it's really important that you know where you stand with regards to these innate abilities, and you can certainly work on them. So the advantage of doing a selection day like this early on in your training is you might find out, okay, so I need to communicate more effectively with people in a group, or I need to work on my leadership skills. So basically the selection for this APC is based purely on these soft skills. So there's a full selection day which features group exercises. There's a planning exercise, or depending on your ability level at the time, it might be quite technical with regards to dispatching an airline, or it may be something which just requires a little bit of situational awareness and one-on-one communications. And then it's followed by a competency-based interview. So it's quite an intense and challenging day, and it's run by current airline captains who work for the recruitment departments of their airlines. So you know that the standard is high, and they are testing you to a standard they would on a normal airline selection day. So obviously I was very eager to be successful, but in the knowledge also that if I wasn't successful, I would get full feedback and I've got time to work on it. So it's a win-win situation basically. And yes, I found out it was on the Friday, and I found out on the Monday that I had passed selection and have a conditional place reserved for me on that course. So all I've got to do now is finish my PPL, do my ATPLs, and then do my CPL MEIR and pass those skill tests first time to be eligible to do the course. So no pressure. But I am, yes, very eager to get on with that challenge. So that's the positive. I'm frustrated, to be honest, still that I haven't been in an aircraft for nearly 3 months now. But it's obviously getting closer, and I've pretty much identified who I will be doing my training with. So that's exciting. But yeah, they're the sort of ups and downs of the journey of late. Very excited about that development, and it's great to know that I have potential to work in that environment. That feels fantastic. Next, I've just got to hone all the skills and get back in an aircraft. So yeah, ups and downs, but generally very positive. Absolutely loving the new role, and we're pretty much settled into life in Bristol. So it's great to update you all. It's fantastic meeting some of you at the Pilot Careers Day, and I look forward to meeting maybe more of you. The next one we're going to be doing is at Heathrow, so if you're going there, then yeah, it would be great to catch up and talk flight training with anybody who's interested. I've got a pretty dry throat from talking incessantly for about 6 hours now. So yeah, I'm going to wish you all goodbye, and look forward to seeing you all again soon. Take care.